Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle. Here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pop over the middle. It's Young. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. They're going to run it here. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Some adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching at that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his back. That's real room. It's gone. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch. Offense
getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back now is in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pass is intercepted.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The offense starts with a short field. Looking for a gap. It's Young.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense maintaining the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Yes, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Panthers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They look to throw it here on second down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane.
He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Texas.
On the kickoff is hammered. Sales. Back to the end zone for a touchback. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Robinson. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. 4th down completion to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominant performance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Makes the grab. It's Ross. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Let's it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
using his legs. It's Young. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Receiver in motion now. Design quarterback run. And we're able to get him down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Texas, 34.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Pittsburgh offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Nothing but green grass ahead.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Panthers. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Well, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the core defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, how about this defense? Just so visible against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game is gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Complete with the running back. But can he get there?
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On the run, he'll let it go. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Using his legs, it's Young. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But at that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my